Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, world. Welcome to the number one station that gives you a voice all over the world. This is a voice of the people, 90.3 FM. And I bid you welcome to Matters. I'm your host for today. My name is Chioma Innocent. And as usual, today on Matters, we'll be talking about quite a number of issues that are shaping the Nigerian political sphere. Not just politics, economics, societal issues, as well as every kind of issue that shapes our lives as a people, as Nigerians, and indeed as humans. So I bid you welcome to Matters. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Matters has just begun. Tell your landlord, tell your neighbors, gather around your radio set and let's have important conversations that shape our beings right here on Matters. Without further ado, let's get right into the issues which we'll be discussing this afternoon. Now, of course, you know that a lot is happening in this country. Many things like a lot is really happening, and today we'll be talking about a few of these issues, just a few of these issues, not all of it. Right now, there are reports that 7 APC governorship aspirants have stepped down after having a meeting with the president. Now, this report says at least 7 Osun State governorship aspirants under the platform of the APC have stepped down after meeting with President Bola Tinubu today. And they all agreed to support Bola Oyebamiji as the consensus governorship candidate in the forthcoming primaries. The meeting called by the president at the presidential villa was boycotted by one of the aspirants, Iyola Omisore. Omisore had earlier described his disqualification from the primaries as a joke. Now, the aspirant who reportedly stepped down include former Deputy Governor Benedict Olugboyega Alabi, Dotun Babayemi Akin Ogumbi, Senator Babajide Omoworare, Kunle Adegoke, Babatunde Hakita Oralusi, and Mulikat Abiola Jimo. Now, we'll bring you further updates on this particular situation as it unfolds. Also, you know that while we're talking politics, Governor Adeleke has emerged as the Accord Party governorship candidate. He emerged as the candidate for next year's governorship election. Now, the governor, you know, he recently dumped the PDP for Accord Party, and quite a number of Nigerians were asking, why Accord? This is a party that nobody knows. The people know PDP, the people know APC, the people now know the ADC, the people now know the Labour Party. These are parties that have recently become popular. Why would the governor go for Accord Party? Who even knows the Accord logo? So that when they want to vote for the governor, they will not mistakenly go and thumbprint somewhere else. You know, but guess what? Accord is one of the first, if not the very first, political party that appears on the ballot paper, if I'm not wrong, because of their initials. Accord Party's initials is just the A, right? So would that actually make it easier for the people of Osun State to vote for their governor for a second term? Or do you agree with my analyst on the World News at 12, Honorable Shedrack Udubai from Edo State, who said that the APC might want to employ some machinations in order to ensure that their own candidate actually wins that election? It's actually a lot going on in the political space right now, but I hope you're interested in what's going on. 2025 is literally coming to an end. The year will end in 21 days. That's exactly 3 weeks. Yes, the year will end in 3 weeks. So I hope that you're doing everything that you can, not just to achieve what you said you would, but you know that in 2026 we enter campaign season. Beginning of 2027, we'll have another election in the country. So be prepared, educate yourself on political happenings in the country so that as these things are happening, you can also keep yourself abreast of the situation. Keep yourself informed. And of course, always tune in to Voice of the People 90.3 FM, where we'll give you correct, factual, bold, unbiased, in-depth information to shape your political perspectives. Now, the second issue we'll be looking at today on Matters, this one, I don't know if I should say is funny, because he was speaking with some level of sarcasm in this one. Actually, when I listened to Professor Wole Soyinka speaking on this particular situation I want to tell you about, it seemed to me like he was speaking with some level of sarcasm. Here's what happened. Wole Soyinka has actually condemned President Tinubu's military deployment in Benin Republic. That's Nobel laureate and globally acclaimed Nigerian author has criticized President Bola Tinubu over Nigeria's involvement in the recently foiled coup attempt in Benin Republic. He is speaking on Monday in Lagos at the 20th Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism Awards. The literary icon warned that such interventions could have serious implications for regional stability and Nigeria's internal security. He's basically saying, look, President Tinubu, even if they called you, you literally shouldn't have gone. He made a brief remark, but he was reflecting on governance failures, on human rights concerns, on worsening insecurity, and the growing danger of misinformation in the digital age. In his words, he says Nigeria's role in Benin Republic was another needless military entanglement next door, insisting that the incident should serve as a wake-up call for the country to strengthen its democratic institutions rather than to rely on military force as a first response. Now, this is a topic that it's literally made the waves since Sunday. Yes, since that happened on Sunday. Some of the Sahel states seem to be happy about the military coup. Of course, Nigeria is a democratic country and we were not happy about the coup, but some other states seem to be very happy about it. So different political analysts, Nigerians of repute, political elites have been coming out to give their own perspectives on the situation and how they think the president should have handled it better. But Wole Soyinka right now is coming out to say he doesn't think the president handled it well. Now, guess what? He also spoke about something else. He condemned the excessive security around the president's son, that is Seyi Tinubu. Now, I would actually want you to hear from him where he's talking about this, condemning the security. And he said, next time, President Tinubu should not send the army or the Air Force to any country that's involved in a coup. Instead, he should send his son, because the son has so much security personnel around him that he literally controls a battalion. And because of that, if the president wants to send anyone on an errand next time to go and protect the democratic institutions in another country, he should just send his son, since he seems to control a military battalion. But I want you to hear from Wole Soyinka himself. And yes, his voice is what you will be hearing very, very shortly, where he's saying the president should rather send his son next time instead of sending the Nigerian Air Force on this kind of mission. So let's take a listen to him.
Insurrection, this threat to our own sense of security and equilibrium. No, there are easier ways of doing it.
Okay, that's actually Professor Wole Soyinka speaking on what he thinks the president can do better. There seems to be an issue with this particular audio, but not to worry. In the course of this conversation, you will definitely get to hear what he said. But was that just sarcasm, or was that him condemning our political institutions, condemning what seems to be the unofficial office of the first son, office of the son of the president? Because he really said a lot. He criticized him. He said when he saw the number of security personnel that was attached to the president's son, he was shocked and was asking, why does the president's son have so much security personnel all around him? Who is trying to hurt the president's son? But would you actually fault the president for wanting to keep his son safe? I mean, he's the president of the country. The president moves around with his own security. His wife moves around with her own security. Why should the son not move around with his own security personnel as well? But now what Professor Wole Soyinka is saying is not just that he's moving around with security, but the fact that it's too much. That these people were just too much, and that they were holding sophisticated weapons, the kind of which he has never seen before. And he's wondering, why does the president's son need such security in his own country? Are there fears that maybe political opponents might want to, in trying to get to the president, maybe might want to hurt his son? Is that the reason why he's going about with such security? Now, these are concerns that's been raised by Professor Wole Soyinka, the Nobel laureate. Let's try to take a listen to him again so you can hear what he said.
The Air Force and the military to deal with this particular insurrection, this threat to our own sense of security and equilibrium. No, there are easier ways of doing it. Let me tell you where Tinubu should have looked for forces to quell that insurrection. Right here in Lagos. Right here. Or in Abuja, perhaps. I don't know. But there was no need to call the military or the Air Force. I'll tell you what happened. On one of my home visits, this about 2 months ago, I was coming out of a hotel and I saw what looked like a film set. And I said, oh, they're shooting a film. That was on the grounds of this hotel. And a young man detached himself from the actors, came over and greeted me, very polite, very nice young man. And I said, are you shooting somebody? I said, I'm just joking. Are you shooting a film? He said, no. And I looked around there was nearly a whole battalion occupying the grounds of that hotel in Ikoyi, right here. So I got back in my car and I asked the driver who that young man was, and he told me. And I saw this SWAT team, a mixture. They were at least heavily armed, at least some 15 or so heavily armed to the teeth security personnel. Looked sufficient to take over a small country, neighboring city like Benin. And I think the next time the president should just call and say, Seyi, go and quell the rebellion over there. I was so astonished that I started looking for the National Security Advisor. I said, track him down for me. I think they got him somewhere in Paris, but I was with the president. He was at a meeting. And I said, I've just seen something I can't believe, I don't understand. And I described the scene to him. I said, do you mean that a child of the head of state goes around with an army for his protection or whatever? I couldn't believe it. Later on, I did some investigative journalism. And I inquired, and I found that apparently this is how this young man goes around with his battalion, his heavy armed soldiers. And of course, the road was cleared before his car went out. I stayed until it seemed he was leaving. So next time there's an insurrection, I think the president should just call that young man and say, go and put down those stupid people there. You have enough troops under your command, so don't bother me with all these security issues any longer. Let's not overdo things. This is not the first country that has a head of state. It's not the first country whose head of state has families. And I think children should know their place. They are not potentates. They're not heads of state. And the security architecture of a nation like this suffers some injury and alienation when we see such a heavy devotion of security to one young individual. You'll excuse me, but I'm in and out most of the time. And this place is...
All right, that was Professor Wole Soyinka talking about what he thinks about what he has termed the excessive security around the president's son. And so Nigerians are divided. They're saying, look, the president's son needs it. That's the son of the president. Of course, he needs to be safe. Of course, he needs to be safeguarded. While other Nigerians seem to think that, look, it is too much. It's excessive. Why should the president's son be walking around with military personnel? Whatever happened to the police? Whatever happened to the NSCDC? In fact, now that there was a directive that policemen attached to the VIPs should be withdrawn, what about his own? Will he be withdrawn as well? Would he have to get his security from the NSCDC? Professor Wole Soyinka cannot seem to fathom why the president's son needs so much security. And so my question to you as a Nigerian is, do you think it's excessive? Do you think it's too much? That's the president's son, no? If now you to your papa be president, sure you don't go carry security the waka. Or if now you be president, sure you don't go give your pikin security. Some of us that are even private citizens, where say you get money to hire security, you go carry mopo, they carry them, they waka mopo with gun or serious gun. Do you want me to get access to mopo or carry bounce at the waka? So imagine the president's son. Now I'm not trying to trivialize this issue, but I just want us to talk about this because, you know, the prof, he made a statement on what he believes should be done, saying, look, next time, President Tinubu, your son, has enough security to go and ensure that the democracy of the nations around us are not truncated. So don't disturb Nigerian efforts next time. Just send your son with his troops, with his battalion to go there and solve the problem. You know, but for me, I actually read sarcasm into that. But yes, now that he has talked about this issue, because hardly you see any Nigerian. We just want a better life. For many Nigerians, we just want a better life. And so whatever the political class, whatever they are doing, whatever the president's doing, whatever the president's son is doing, if it's not directly impacting negatively on the lives of Nigerians, many of us just believe that, oh, I mean, it's your turn, Emilokon, you're the one who's there, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. But now that Professor Wole Soyinka has talked about it, what do you think? Now, the other issue I want us to talk about is this one. I don't know whether to laugh at these people or to cry for them. It's actually APC supporters in Anambra State who came out to protest. Serious protest, though. They wear uniform. They wore white and white up and down with red cap. Yenam printed placard. This one reads, federal appointments given to Anambra are not going to core party members. That's what this particular one I'm reading now says. This one says, we stood by you. I've been waiting this one even right safe. Anyway, they just carry placards. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, you can actually see the video playing on the screen of this people who are protesting that, oh, the president is not giving them appointment after they voted for him in Anambra State. That yes, they voted for him. That their vote is part of the reason why President Tinubu is the president today. And so when he's giving federal appointment, why are those appointments not coming to them as APC members? Is that to say that every card carrying APC members, they are part of the party because of what they want to get from the president or because of what they want to get from the party in power? Can we also say that's why the people who are rushing to the APC are going there? Is that to say it's all of us now, every Nigerian now decide to become a member of the APC? That guarantee that, oh, the wealth of the nation, when they reach our hand, or are these people misguided? Or would you actually say that they are fighting for their rights? Is that to say that there is no ideology? There's no ideology that actually informs their decision to be members of the APC. But just, oh, now there people they chop, people go chop our own. Because if there's an ideology that actually informs their decision to be members of the APC, then whether appointment reach their hand or not, they will happily be supporting the president. They'll be happily supporting the president's policies. They'll be happily supporting his appointments. But this one, serious protest though, if you see them, they ban them, people's, grown men like this. Grown men like this, they were protesting on the street in Anambra State. Say, President Tinubu, give us our appointment. We voted for you. Why you gonna do us like that? So that's actually the situation, and that's what we'll be looking at this afternoon. So it's basically about 2 to 3 topics together, and I want to hear your own opinion on this particular situation as well. I want to hear your opinion on it. Very soon, the phone lines will be open so that you can call to be a part of the conversation. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're currently tuned into Matters on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. The voice that you now hear belongs to Chioma Innocent. I'm your host for today. And this is Matters, where we discuss any and every issue that affects you. Guess what? I'm not alone in the studio. Michelle is here with me. How are you doing today, Michelle? Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Chioma.
I hope you're having a good day.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Guess what? We were dancing before we started.
I'm not sweating.
We were having a ball. You know, Christmas time is closed. So we're trying to get into the joy of the season, notwithstanding everything that's been going on in the nation for the past few months. The thing is, when you look around you and you don't see anything to make you happy, you have to try to generate joy from within. So that's what we were trying to do. So all those wonderful music you were listening to, we were also jamming.
Wherever you are, be happy.
Wherever you are, be happy. Now, another thing that can make you happy is to call in and be a part of the show this afternoon. All right? This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Our job here is to give you a voice, and so it's time for you to have that voice. In case you're just joining us, let me reiterate the topics which we'll be talking about today. Governor Adeleke's movement to Accord Party from the PDP. Will he be able to get re-elected on the platform of Accord Party, seeing as it's not a very popular party in Nigeria, actually, and even in Osun State? It's not a very, very popular. The party is not as popular as the APC. It's not as popular as the PDP, the ADC, or even the Labour Party, right? It's not. Some political analysts will tell you that the party is not even as popular as the SDP. So that's that. And then also Professor Wole Soyinka saying that Seyi Tinubu walks around with excessive security and that the president's son does not need that much security officials, as there cannot be anyone in the country trying to hurt him. I mean, and he's the president's son. Of course, he will have security, but it shouldn't be too much to the extent that he's surrounded with military men wielding sophisticated weapons. The professor went ahead to say that next time there is a coup in any neighboring country, the president should not send the armed forces, but should instead send his son with the troops that he's controlling so that they can go and kill the issue. And then finally, we're looking at APC members in Anambra State who staged the protest saying, look, President Tinubu, we voted for you. Maybe you did not win in Anambra State. Maybe APC is not even the party in power in Anambra State, but we voted for you. So federal appointment is supposed to touch our hand. And now that the federal appointment is not touching their hand, they are not happy about it. In fact, they went ahead to say that there were 2 appointments that came to Anambra State, and those 2 appointments did not touch their hand. Why? First up was the director of Southeast Development Commission. They say that that position was given to somebody that is currently a member of APGA. That why wasn't that position given to somebody that is a member of the APC? Then another position that they wanted was ambassadorial nomination. Say, when the president nominated ambassador from Anambra State, the persons were not known to be APC members. Why? They say they want the president to reward their loyalty by giving them appointments so that they can say, yes, we're members of the APC. We are at least this national cake. Now all of us follow the partake. You understand? And so they're not happy about the situation. They went as far as they staged the protest. They wore uniform. They were holding placards. Make president know, say, this thing, they really, they pain them. Anyway, it's 4 minutes past 2 p.m. Call me up. I'm opening the phone lines very early today so that we can take as many calls as possible. And you can also send your messages on WhatsApp. We're streaming live on YouTube. It's VOP 903 FM on YouTube. VOP 903 FM on YouTube. All right? VOP 903 FM on YouTube. So you can send the message on YouTube. We're streaming live right now. Leave your comment on YouTube and I'll take it before the end of the program. I want to hear from you on this very important topic. So call me up. The number to call is 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338, 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can call me on WhatsApp or send a message on WhatsApp. Of course, I want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. You've been hearing my voice. It's time for me to hear your voice. All right, who's my first caller for the day? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
Hello, Choma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm cool. I'm calling you from Yaba. My name is Kelvin.
Welcome, Kelvin. Go ahead, please.
So let's go to Anambra. My submission is this. APC is not existing in Anambra.
But they have members, though.
Those people, they are just deceiving themselves. Last governorship election took place in Anambra. APC did not have candidate there. That person that just contest, just hold that flag. May you not be say they don't get person where they run for them. So those people should go and rest. May they go join Soludo. Now Soludo be the APC member where they for Anambra.
But Soludo, they support President Tinubu for federal level, sure you know.
Yes, now so now in men President Tinubu go they give appointment now. Maybe those people will know they for Soludo line up.
Okay, what about the other issues?
So for Governor Adeleke, that one APC go take over that place. Because he say na Tinubu man, he for enter APC. They say they reject them. And the people will go challenge and don't go support one person where President Tinubu endorse. So he may just land up in his office, he go come out. So for Seyi Tinubu, okay, now may they run himself now. And now their turn, they local, small time their turn go finish. So may we leave them, may in their flesh.
Thank you for your call. Is they make him the flex? 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location?
Obina, I call you from a country.
Welcome, Obina. How you doing?
Yeah, I say fine. And my sister Naonga. Did you hear me?
I hear you, Obina. Go ahead.
Concerning our father, Wole Soyinka, In that among people will say, may do I'm saying now, any I don't know what reason why he's complaining. Because he condemned the government of Mr. Buhari there. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Now you follow and do. I will continue where Buhari stop from. I don't know reason why he's complaining. Because he see what he's not, expect, which he no expect now that the only people in Nigeria are crying here and there, and now he is complaining that Mr. President should not do like this. In fact, they should give a Seyi 1 battalion so that we'll be guiding him. That's my own opinion. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call me up. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location?
Choma. That is when I when you see that Seyi, this person that is moving with this battalions of soldiers, while his own is now, he has been reduced. So everyone knows that himself, of the kind of entourage the president used in this Lagos state that caused hold up everywhere. That even when he's passing from one particular place, all the whole Lagos road will block everywhere. There is no entrance for people to pass. People will be looking for short road to pass. So Nigeria has become in fact, according to what President Trump said, Nigeria has become a failed state because I have not seen in fact, even when Lagos state now, everywhere in this state, on the city now on Saturday, Friday, Sunday, they will show people on the road, full chairs and canopies there, and they're doing one kind of stupid party, I don't know. No road to pass. Everywhere now in Lagos state now, on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they will close the whole street as if that there's no other people that has money to talk in this Lagos. They have made this place to where Abu lives. I know when they stop this party, closing road for the party, but this man, I don't even know since this man has entered power. Lagos state has destroyed everything in Lagos state. Thank you.
Thank you for your call, John Legend. Take it easy, all right? Take it easy. You go start small. Go call the crescendo. Go call increase like this. Take it easy. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm cool. This is Abdul Jalil calling from Kitolakwe.
Welcome, Abdul Jalil. Go ahead.
Yes. Based on, I want to contribute on all the matters.
Okay.
Number one, based on that, Tinubu, that whenever it comes to Lagos, I don't pray you come to Lagos anytime. Because when it comes to you will not identify maybe it's the president that's passing, I be the vice president, I be the wife of the president. I don't understand because as if we have not had president in Nigeria before. As if they are the first president in Nigeria. As if they are the first Yoruba president. I don't understand how they give. They just behave as if Nigeria belongs to their family alone. They should continue. Everything that has beginning have end. So that's number one. Number two, based on in Nigeria now, it's not about you work very well as a governor that guarantee your second term. If you like work very well, that doesn't mean you win second time. Look at the governor of Osun State. He's now looking on the to look for party to nominate him for governorship. That's it. Because if you're talking about work that make governor to win, I don't know the work that Ogun State governor did that make him win second term. So it's not about work very well to make you win second term. So thank you very much and have a nice day.
Thank you very much for your call, Abdul Jalil. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. You can send a message or call me on WhatsApp. Turn off your radio set.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Chairman.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Obinna, calling from Ejibo.
Welcome, Obinna. Go ahead.
For the president's son, he's a son. Others are Pekin. And that is our system.
Wait, you say what?
It's a president's son now. We are Pekin. There is difference between Pekin and son. Yes. Pekin day, son day. And Pekin is son is greater than Pekin. So I supported him because it's our system.
So other presidents before in this country, their own children were Pekin or what?
In two things now, one was greater than one. This our president now is more greater, and you see the work he's doing to 26 governors now is in APC. So all his way is different from other presidents. So one must, in two things, one must greater than each other now. So it's our way in this part of the world. So that is our system. There is nothing you can do about that. So for the Anambra people that is protesting, Mr. President is not even looking at them. He knows the trick, the way that they enter the APC, because a core Igbo man is not APC member. A core Igbo man is not APC member.
You're mistaken.
You don't want to make them be an APC member. That is the point. For Adeleke entering a Accord party, because Wike is the president of PDP. If he did not agree with Wike, he will not go the second term in PDP.
I think that's why he jumped ship.
You said?
You think that's why he moved away from the PDP?
Yes. If he remain in PDP, he will not go the second term. We will not enter. Now, to leak the secret for you, the person that will contest presidential seat in PDP is the person that APC people imposed there. You will just come and stay there and do maga. I want to contest. That is the person that will contest president in PDP. And in Labour Party too, Obi will not contest this 2027 election. This is the secret I'm leaking to you. The person that will contest president in Labour Party is the person that PDP, APC will impose there again. I want to contest. I want to
Thank you for your call.
I'm just leaking the secret.
Thank you so much for your call. Thank you. All right. So I want to correct something that you said, Obina. You said you will hardly find a core Igbo man in the APC. You will find people from all walks of life. The high, the low, the mighty, the ones at the lowest rung of the ladder, political elites, ordinary Nigerians, traders, teachers, pastors, traditional worshippers, everybody. You will find them in every political party in the country. So we don't, I can't say we don't really, well, we can say we have some regional political parties, but those parties still have members from all walks of life. You might even find foreigners, non-Nigerians, that will tell you that they are members of APC in their hearts and in their ideology. So you can't say that you will not see any Igbo man being a member of the APC. So you don't know they have what's the name of that group? I can't remember the name of the group, but Igbos for Tinubu. There's something they call themselves then. All right. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Good evening. Good afternoon, Choma.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing?
Fine. My name is Joshua Eke, you don't know, AKP, former citizen of Nigeria, now retired.
See, let me tell you something, Joshua Perkins. Before you begin to call yourself former citizen, you go first go outside. You understand?
Okay. Now, see the thing that day. We should not be surprised that Fubra is no longer in the PDP. Because we all know how River State politics is being played. Because I'm from that area, I'm from Bayelsa, and it is not a far cry from Bayelsa. Now, so the issue of insecurity, with reference to what happened in Benin, I support Soyinka that the president should send his son to all those crisis areas. At least he will understand what other parents feel. Should, in case they get to his son, when they feel, when they tell them that people are being killed in several parts of Nigeria, I will not excuse the president that he is. I don't like it when people say the president lacks political will. He don't want to do anything. Baba police, he don't want to do anything. Let's not deceive ourselves.
Thank you for your call.
Obi cannot, he should not actually, if they don't give him the ticket in ADC, he should just forget about Nigeria. and allow us continue in this suffering, because I have seen that in Nigeria the politicians have 4 goals. They ensure that we do not get good health system. They make sure that our children don't go to school. They have weaponized poverty, and now they are promoting wickedness. Good evening.
Thank you for your call, Joshua Parkins. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Chama Innocent.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm Macaulay from Napoli.
Welcome, Macaulay. How are you doing today?
I'm doing cool.
Great. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Soyinka and the special president. So, I don't even know that this man has been existing before now. For him to have made this statement, well, it's better late than never. He has been saying this all along when we have all these issues, both in security, economy, and the question in the credibility of this APC and their government. I think things would have been better. Though I don't know, because if the man in him of affairs is a man that who doesn't listen to whatever view, maybe just turns straight to him. So, but that raising his voice towards all these issues, that maybe things can get better from it. And again, the son of the president having his battalion of security around him. I don't know, like the man said, who is to run after him. Knowing Nigeria what it is, that's not how someone else can hunt for him. What we do is let that security spread to even the most downtrodden Nigeria. This government should listen and do something. At the end of their joke they're joking, at least there's something to hold on to. That is how a nation can go forward. We don't expect it to do all better, but let it make attempts to put smiles in the lives and faces of Nigeria. We are not asking too much. Thanks, thank you for making a move in the first place.
Thank you, Macaulay. Thank you, Macaulay, for your call. Send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp, right? Send a message. We're streaming live on YouTube. It's VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. I want to hear from you, so leave a comment, send your messages as well, and let's have a conversation. Welcome to Matters. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon. Oh no, it's so noisy, so noisy. You will have to give me a call back, please. Please give me a call back. I really want to hear from you, okay? But it's so noisy, I can hardly make out what you're saying. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Fine. My name is Mr. Bright. I'm calling from Alomoshe.
Welcome, Mr. Bright.
All right. I want to say something about what the Soyinka said. Soyinka, in fact, he said well. What he said is correct. It's too much. Nobody is saying that the son of the president will not go with the security, but I believe let them at least order one police day, civil defense, all those ones can go with him, not to carry soldiers all around. Is he fighting war? It's not good like that. It's too much. When he withdraw security for other people, let his own reduce. So I think it's okay like that. For a delegate that go to ADP, what they call the party, it's okay. You want to go and test his personality there, so it's okay like that. It's not compulsory, must go to the party that everybody knows. So it's okay like that.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. 22 minutes past 2 p.m. Let's have a conversation. This is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. In case you're just joining us, welcome to the conversation. I want to hear from you. We're actually taking your calls. We're talking about 3 different issues. First up, the gale of defections from the PDP with Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke and River State Governor Sanalai Fubara being the latest ones to leave the party. Meanwhile, Governor Adeleke is going to the Accord Party, which is a relatively less popular party to the PDP that he is leaving. So will that affect his re-election in 2026? Now, after that, we're also looking at Professor Wole Soyinka condemning Nigeria's response, or what he called interference, what others have called intervention in the Benin Republic coup. He goes ahead to say that the president's son has excessive security, and maybe, perhaps next time, if there's such an issue, the president should not send the armed forces, but should instead send his son to the affected country to help out, since he literally controls his own battalion of armed men. So that's basically what we're looking at today. We're also looking at going to Anambra State, where APC supporters have staged a protest because they said they are not being captured in federal appointments, so that their loyalty is not being rewarded, and they can't take it, they can't stand for that. So why would that be happening? So that's what we're looking at this afternoon. Call me up 0803-692-9933. Please turn off your radio set before you call. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it factual, keep it polite, all right? 0803-692-9933. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello, my name is Simon.
Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Bariga.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon
I
to you.
want to talk on the 3 issues. Number one, Soyinka shouldn't complain about Tinubu because he's an anointed man. He supported him in the process against Jonathan, and he supported him until he gave him an award of our national theatre. He named it after him. Why is he complaining? Concerning Adeleke knew quite well, since he worked against Tinubu, Tinubu worked against him. In times of APC in Anambra State, then gotten angry that they are not giving them a job. They should all know the politics of Nigeria. It's a person on top that they will listen to. They want to give appointment, they call the governor of the state to bring so people, so names, which Soludo did. Will you give people that you don't know? People you trusted, you give to the president. Finally, let Nigeria know that only the Almighty God's intervention will deliver Nigeria. The body language of the president shows that he's not even ready to relinquish power. Even if he lost the election, he's not ready. So let us be praying. I know that God will intervene. God bless you, man.
Thank you so much for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call me up. Send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. A lot is going on, and I want to hear your opinion on these issues. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I wanted to add that there's no job in Nigeria. So if you are saying mature people are protesting because they did not get a position in Tinubu's government, it's because there's no work, and you know Tinubu is practicing a reward system of government. So you don't blame them.
So they want to get their own reward for their loyalty.
For the love of Jesus Christ, person will work must chop now. I mean, if you there for APC now, if they go carry your matter, they go give PDP, you go like them, talk through. As a current Nigerian, you know, like me, I'm a former Nigerian, so. Good afternoon. That man,
to you, Joshua
if
Hawkins.
he's supposed to go Sambiza, all those places over the years, they Boko Haram, they worry. When they send Tinubu, since you know, now one battalion, I they blame all these soldiers too. Where they go, they follow these politicians, and now they
No
go
be where they send them, they go.
No, but when they retire now, they go to hustle for their salary, yes. The IGP of police, I want to tell her, see, he go retire. Shebi go retire. I feel me.
Hello, Joshua Hawkins. All right, 0803-692-9933 was streaming live on YouTube. It's VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Hello, welcome to Matters. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Hello. All right, you have to give me a call back, please. Send a message on WhatsApp to 0817 175 6338. Hello, welcome to Matters. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon to you. What's going on?
Yeah, this is Sunday. We're calling from Mushi.
Welcome, Sunday.
Yeah, well, you see, concerning Tinubu speaking, what I want to say is that there is always a privilege of somebody when you fall into a hand of something. So no matter how Nigeria sees, he's the son of his father. So the father will go any lengths to protect him. But what I want to make as a point is this. All of us have the same head. No matter how Tinubu speaks as the president. As long as he's good to protect his own son, other people's children will also to be protected. Look at children everywhere. I don't know born by person. I don't know human being children. So, but if he knows how to protect his son, he also knows how to protect other people's children. Let Nigeria be protected. Not only Seyi Tinubu. Nigeria should be protected. If we are protected, nobody will be complaining. But because he feels that his own son alone, when he give him the highest security. But let me tell you, if wars come to war, that security cannot even protect him. So, but that is by the way. Then concerning what is his name? I don't know. Normal, no matter how you see it, all of us are in Nigeria. He knows that he's one-on-one with Tinubu. But what I will say is, if God help him, he might win. Let him go and contest and not look at anybody change. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversations. So you can also send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp. It's 0817 175 6338. Hello?
Hello.
Turn off your radio set. Turn off your radio set.
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon. This is Afunwa.
Afunwa, how are you doing? My brother. Oh, yeah, talk your own.
You see, APC in Anambra State, I used to say it all the time. Anambra is not a state of APC. All those APC people there, they just represent the APC. Tinubu himself knows. Tinubu knows. So that's why he say, there are some rabbi, if different other states, they need to say it to police national radio. Apart to Adelike, now good thing, now better thing he do to come up for PDP. Because we are now not allowing to do anything. Even to win to say that PDP, we can make sure that he destroys Adelike's career.
So everybody where they leave PDP, now wicked and they run from?
Yeah, but they leave PDP. You know, the PDP we are PDP, so it's already when they want PDP and a virus, serious virus, we don't feel clean. Now who got them? G5 governor. So nothing wicked, you not allow because you're working with APC. So PDP is already dead. It's a dead party. And I'm sorry for Professor Wole Soyinka saying this now at last because they come out of the whole security. The government say, you don't want to see VIP police or escort to be working up and down to follow people the worker. Because they already affected the Wole Soyinka. Now he's doing eye like Seyi Tinubu. Before you know Seyi Tinubu, let him leave poor Nigeria alone. Because when we need that, we support us. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for your call, Afunwa. Thank you for your call. 0803 692 9933. Send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 28 minutes before 3 p.m. Let's have a conversation. You can actually call me on WhatsApp, right, to save your airtime. 0817 175 6338 08171756338. We're having conversations right here on Matters. Don't mind me. And my energy deal, but it for where it is. No worry, we got that day. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello, this is Edu calling from Festa. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
All right. So I think you brought up three quite interesting topics. The first one, for the issue of Adeleke, I think it's no secret to anyone that APC is trying as much as possible to take over every political party and every political party state in Nigeria. So he's changed to a court party. If he knows he has the support of the Osho people, he should just be ready to play the politics to ensure that he wins the next election for second term. It's all in his hands. APC may be powerful, but just like the powerful PDP, 2015, they were taken out. If he's able to create a foundation for himself, a court party may become the next most powerful political party in Nigeria. It's not impossible. All it takes is the wind of change. That's the first issue. The second issue, I laugh at some of with all due respect to people that have commented before, I laugh at some of the comments when they say, oh, he should have or he should not have security. Nigerians, former Governor Rotimi Amechi had said it. The problem with us is that we talk a lot. We see these things, but we do little or nothing. We are generally docile. It's unfortunate, but that is just the truth. Is there anybody that will tell me that he is not aware that he had Tinubu's son has been having security even as far back as when he was governor? No. Now the question is, like you rightly said, are there too many? To begin with, if your country is safe and secure, why should he have that level of security? Why should he have that level of security? And if he's having a level of security, why have people not questioned it till now? These are the real questions and real soul searching Nigerians have to do. What he is doing is wrong, yes, but the question is, why has it gone on so long till date? Nigerians have been killed on several occasions in different parts of the country, and now they are holding the issue of him having extra security. He wants to protect himself. The average individual is selfish, so he will do what he can do to protect himself, even in public office. Just to quickly take a quote from Nyesom Wike when he was addressed on the issue of giving his son a property in Abuja. What was it he said? Despite the fact our law says that you should not abuse the trust imposed to you by the citizen, he said, after all, you see, his son is in Nigeria, so he has every right. This is contrary to the laws that govern us as a people. So, like I said, with due respect to those that commented, but whether we like it or dislike it, if they decided to remain there, there's little or nothing we can do. Now, to the last issue of APC protest, in fact, like you said at the beginning of the show, it's laughable. Really, it's laughable. Because we all know that your level of contribution, nobody is new to politics. Your level of contribution within a political party will determine your stake and what you get in return. Anambra State is dominated by APGA, plain and simple. The governor parleys with the president. What were they expecting? Were they expecting that they will now hand them over the political position because they are loyalists? They are coming out to protest because they don't have mouth in the party. If they had mouth in the party, they will not come out to protest in the first place. This will not be the channel they will follow. They would have gone to the president or gone through their machinery. They have mechanism. Why are they coming to lament? They are coming to lament because they had not been active members. They are just answering APC in Anambra State for APC state. And what is worse now is that the governor is in bed with the president. So he who is on top that will now dictate how the food is shared. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your call and for your perspectives. I really appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you. Send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Hello, Choma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Yeah, so on Choose on Ground.
What's your name? What's your name and location?
I listened to the news at 12. I like what your analyst did. It's not possible for us to comment on the news at 12. But what your analyst did justice to the whole news that we're talking about now. So there's no more to add, no more to subtract. I love that your analyst. He spoke very well, and I'm happy I heard that news this afternoon, and I heard him analyze the news.
Your name
Have a nice day.
All right, thank you so much. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you, all right? All right, call me up. Let's have a conversation. It's very important. This is Voice of the People. So what we do here is to give you a voice. In case you're just joining us, welcome to VOP 90.3 FM. My name is Chioma Innocent. I'm your host for today, and this is Matters. Now, what we're discussing today is threefold. First up, we're looking at the defections from the PDP. Governor Adeleke has gone to Accord Party, which is a relatively less popular party. So what are his chances of being re-elected in 2026 Osun State governorship election? Then we're looking at Professor Wole Soyinka complaining, lamenting about the excessive security that the president's son goes around with. And then we're going to Anambra State, where APC members are complaining that they are not getting federal appointments. They staged a protest to let the president know about their plight. So you can join the conversation by dialing the number 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Fine. For Adeleke, it's possible for him to win the election.
Okay, what's your name and your location, please?
Obina calling back from his perspective.
All right, Obina, 1 minute, please, so that we can hear from others.
If you do well, people will vote for him. That if you not do well, people will not vote for him. So, individual and what your attitude or your achieve also matters, not party. Do you hear me?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Obina. 0803-692-9933. We're streaming live on YouTube. VOP 903 FM on YouTube. VOP 903 FM on YouTube. So leave a comment and let's have a conversation. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Welcome to Matters.
Good afternoon. My name is Babangida. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Welcome, Babangida.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to contribute to the issue on grant. You see, Adeleke, the movement now is very okay for me. As for me, I like it. Because even Labour Party, when Labour Party, as a 2020 Labour Party, don't have anybody now. But today, they have some senators. So, that one for there. For Soyinka, that one don't be my problem. Because all those one people where they tell you, say, within the city today, tomorrow they go tell you, say, don't see them. That one for them. For Anambra one, you go for waiting, where you know day, where your name no day. You know, if you carry your name, go and put for there by force. The governor that shared the minister that shared work for people where have farm, where they work together right from time. You know, if you drop them today, on the pick you one today. So people that deal with you know them. So for the Tinubu song, now normal, they're supposed to get security. Even if you like, make them go for inside bad as it is. It's good like that. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your call. I appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call me up. Let's have a conversation. You can call me on WhatsApp or send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. Very soon we'll stop taking calls so that we can take your messages. So call me now. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and your location? Welcome to the program. Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello. All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. You can call me on WhatsApp. All right, it's 0817-175-6338. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello. Welcome to Matters. Can you hear me? What's going on? All right, give me a call back. Let's have a conversation. 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. How are you doing?
Hello, Jama, good afternoon.
How are you doing? What's your name and location?
I'm fine. This is Sam from.
All right, go ahead.
About that, our president son. The president son we talk about, not really how to that. So, the president son to work like, he was working like that. I don't understand. You know, everybody is about president son. Maybe they get more happy, they speak more, they even make the same, but maybe they gather more. You know, idea with it.
Okay.
I beg, as for those APC members in Anambra State, okay, now this thing they enjoy, they don't pay law sometimes. So if you become a APC member, they don't know to appointment. Wow, I don't know. I just okay, if I join like this, if I join today now, they go find me one of the appointment. Because they follow you like, I don't understand. Because the APC member, they supposed to be an appointment. They never give you a what. So I thought they protest.
They say because they vote for the president.
No, so they're not supposed to arrest those people when they got stop why they stop.
May they arrest them, okay?
They're supposed to stop why they stop because don't you say you vote for somebody, so they will see a bunch of them will say you vote. So other people will vote for other. Wow, God, they still live and they were tiny up. I mean, like, I have a nice.
Thank you for your call. Have a nice day as well. This is Matters on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, 16 minutes before 3 p.m. Call me. Let's have a conversation. 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. So call me on WhatsApp or send a message on WhatsApp. I want to hear from you. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Oh.
Yes. My name is Ogari Jamuna.
Okay, where are you calling from?
Yes. For the video uncle, Governor Adeleke. For this one, when he go to this party now, my vote, my wife vote, my son vote, my daughter's vote, Adeleke will get 5 votes from me. Because he did not go to APC, did not go to Labour, and he go to this lesser party now where nobody hear their name.
Only because of that? You know, go look what they do, whether they do well.
Adeleke is doing well, or the people of Osun State is doing well to them. And I believe he's going to do well for this party. He's going to do that party very well. My own vote is 5 now. Sure for Adeleke. The video uncle. That is what I want to say.
Thank you for your call. You just not be because of the video you won't vote for him. So where you just the video uncle. 0803-692-9933. We'll take only about 2 more calls and then we'll take your messages. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing, sir? Good afternoon to you.
I am doing fine. Good afternoon.
What's your name and location?
Mr. Camillus from Afro.
Welcome, Mr. Camillus.
From Anambra State, where they are presenting themselves as APC members, that they are who is supposed to be the head of APC, do not remember them in sharing the offices. I don't know. Maybe they have forgotten the condition which Tinubu entered into office, and he openly spoke to Nigerians that he knew that nobody voted for him. Openly, he said it.
So this APC
When,
members in Anambra, I really don't know where their mind is coming from. But they should sit down and think very well. Then I want to talk to Nigerians again. It has been my position. I have never believed that this crop of politicians ruling Nigeria today can do anything. And I mean anything. They can't do anything good. You have to be good before you do good. Good is not land on the street. Good is not because your name sounds very big, then you do good. To do good, it has to be in you, then you'll be doing good. So let us, Nigerians, let us think, or what is coming. We may not be able to handle it. I can see all Nigerians today shouting because one door really opened. There are millions of doors that are about to open. We allow these people to take over the political scene, the governance in Nigeria. We allow them. I use we so that I will not be out of it. So we better be careful. What is coming to Nigerian? I don't think they can be able to carry it.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. All right, we can't take any more calls now because of our time, but Michelle will be taking your message on WhatsApp. So send a message on WhatsApp to 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338 on WhatsApp. All right, Michelle, let's go.
Okay, good afternoon, Chioma. The security attached to Seyi Tinubu should be withdrawn and sent to Sambisa Forest, where they are truly needed to fight terrorists. The way governors and senators are decamping to the APC is worrying. I am appealing to the US, UK, and EU to closely monitor the 2027 elections in Nigeria. That decamping does not mean APC has already won. It looks like plan to rig the election has already started. Seyi Tinubu should know his place. He is not an office holder. Even former president who ruled Nigeria did not have children who behave the way Seyi Tinubu is behaving. Emmanuel in Lagos. The number of military personnel going with the president's son is too small. It should have been going with entire army in the barrack. One day this comedy will end. Ima from Isolo. Good day, VOP. Everything is upside down in Nigeria this day under APC. Tinubu withdrew articles former vice president security but doubled Seyi's. No problem, the whole world is watching. I'm Gideon. Good afternoon, Chioma. If you understand this country, it means you are abnormal. Seyi called from Itire. Good afternoon, Chioma and Michelle. Well done. This is Chioma that I know. Your energy is back. Those APC members are not serious. Don't they know where their mandate stays? They should stop disturbing the good people of Anambra. Why is Wole Soyinka complaining? Why won't be maximum security for the future Nigeria president in Seyi Tinubu? I bet make Soyinka go and rest. Now today is daybreak. Thanks, Vincent, aka But Why from Mushi. My name is Onyechege. If truly we find any Igbo man in APC, it's either he's there for his pocket because Nigeria doesn't have love for an average Igbo man. If you think I'm lying, let's bet. And how much would you like us to bet? Go and make research. Good afternoon, VOP and the good listeners. It's ridiculously ridiculous to see how President Tinubu and his family is getting drunk with power. Mr. President can choose to impose state of emergency on any state at will. The daughter is busy installing her friends and allies as Iyaloja in every state of the federation. The son has become an emperor, moving around with heavy security in his empire, and nobody can cough. The wife has become an unelected president, dishing orders to governors. even in their own state, in the presence of the people. That
see, is it not the same people that will now complain that, oh, he's jumping up and down? Chama, this Anambra protest is the only protest without shooting in this dispensation. Seyi cuts from Itire. From Yemi in Lagos, I don't understand why all the brouhaha about the defection to the APC. Jagaban is a veteran of many battles. He has never lost any. Did the defectors do so at gunpoint? Most of the regular analysts on VOP keep disputing it. Tinubu is a master strategist. He's been proving the stuff he's made of at every stage and level. Detractors and abusers can only rant, which amounts to nothing. Wike is another enigmatic personality, a dogged and resilient fighter who never lost out. He triumphed over all the opposition, despite all the abuse and curses from his haters. Fubara and Rivers State PDP finally bowed down before him. No matter how anyone might see the enigmatic man of action, what I personally fancy in Wike is that he's consistent and so ever predictable. He never leaves you guessing as to how he's likely to respond to issues, always winning. Yemi in Lagos. Thank you for your message. All right, then, good afternoon, Chairman. Nigeria is a comedy. Nigerians are puppets. Politicians are puppet masters. Truly, if not for that, I would have supported that Buhari do fourth, fifth, and systems. Because how can a citizen value political interest over insecurity? We don't hear word and we don't learn. It took a whole American president to realize how callous our political class are. There is no office like First Lady or First Son. But then, Constitution is right only when it favors politicians. A do from First Stack. If Tinubu like me draft the whole barracks to follow Seyi, that one no concern me. Chama, good afternoon. God bless you. But so you don't read my message sometimes. I'm Gabriel from Ikorodu. My major concern is 2027. I never believed in the government. I knew and foresaw everything that's happening today. One of my fellow citizens, my warning was ignored. Today, despite the pain, they have plunged the nation into. They are working hard to make a comeback in 2027 rather than work hard to give the people good governance. Thank you for your message, Gabriel. My name is Arowolo. How do Igbo people expect Tinubu to put them in government position? Other regions divided their vote between Atiku, Tinubu, and Obi, but Southeast voted for their own 99%. Southeast is the best in tribalism. APC days are numbered by the will of God. Billy from Ikotun. All right, indeed, Tinubu has grossly fallen below average, therefore should better give up his 2027 ambition. The APC has destroyed the legacies and dividends of democracy. Chinedu from Badagry. All right, our time is fast spent, and that's why we're trying to rush through the messages. It's time for us to go. MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie will be here very, very shortly to take you on the ride with the Phone House Time. My name is Choma Innocent, and I've been here with
Michelle King.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much for being a part of the program today. Do the best you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. It's the Christmas season. Do something nice for your neighbor. Let them also have something to celebrate Christmas with. My name is Choma Innocent. Till I come your way with another edition of Matters Tomorrow. Stay safe and, of course, keep listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the Voice of the People 90.3 FM, Lagos.